Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
You guide me, just stay beside me. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Every day, Monday to Friday, we bring you Extra Speed to bring you a little talk of your life on 98.5 Speed FM. I am King James YiYE together with
Mmemshima King.
Right, so today is World Youth Skills Day 2025. That's World Youth Skills Day. And of course, we're here to look at this. And, Memshi,
yes.
Before we talk about this, maybe just a little back. And, a lot of people have missed us on Extra Speed, and they kept sending messages and asking the morning show what's happening. And the show has been on, probably not with us necessarily being live in the studio, but of course we're here now. So yeah,
Okay.
What do you have to say?
Well, we had a lot on our plate, this term, so we had to relax back a little bit and focus on that and bring something special to you people. So finally we're back on air, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, so World Youth Skills Day, and we are also streaming live on Facebook here. So you can find us on Facebook if you want to comment on this. And we're just looking at skills because the theme is, empowering the young people or the youth, as you must have heard on our news, more like improving their digital skills,
yes,
especially AI and digital skills. Now, a lot of young people are using these digital platforms, and maybe AI, but a little bit limited.
Yeah.
So we are going to look at youth empowerment through this artificial intelligence and digital skills, but we're not going to take it very far from what is happening around here. Every young person, almost every young person, is carrying a smartphone. At least,
yes.
What are they using these smartphones for?
Okay, basically, when I see young people with their smartphones, basically it's just for maybe social media, trying to create content and all of that. Then some people, they try to do one or two things with AI, but it's not really something that it's positive, so I feel they are limiting themselves. They don't really want to go beyond, but those are just the basic things that I just see them do with their smartphones.
Okay, so because United Nations, they are worried, and they are bringing some facts that about 450 million youth, that's about 7 out of 10, right?
Yes.
Those ones are economically disengaged, meaning that they don't have a means of livelihood due to lack of adequate skills
Yes.
to succeed in the labor market. So what this means is that whatever you study in school, let's say you've studied maybe law,
Okay.
or you've studied theater arts, or you've studied business administration, or you've studied marketing or mass communication
Okay.
and philosophy,
Economics.
economics and all of this. But if you don't have digital skills, it means nobody's going to employ you. So
Wow.
because if you come to Asking Radio, for instance, without having these digital skills, what are we going to give you a job for? Because it's not just about sitting here, look at the equipment, high tech.
Yeah.
At the same time, we're presenters here, we're streaming, using the softwares to also stream and do a whole lot of stuff. So somebody
Yes.
coming without those, we have given jobs actually, but you see the burden on us because
Yeah.
you have to sit.
And teach. And
Not just
okay.
teaching, the skills are not there, so it's not easy to acquire.
Yeah.
So somebody is on air and you are at the back end doing everything, meaning that you actually work nearly 24 hours that the radio station is on air.
That's true. Well, again, I also think that the reason why we get into such trouble is because these people, they are like matured now, so it's actually difficult for them to understand this thing. So I feel like maybe we should start teaching this from our children while they are small. We should start teaching them these things, let them learn new things instead of just giving them your phones to just be on social media or doing funny things on Snapchat. Maybe you should also encourage them, let them discover new softwares and understand these things, because they don't know where they would find themselves tomorrow.
Right. So you can call us actually on 0903 648 5868 anytime on the show. 0903 648 5868. World Youth Skills Day 2025. And how can the youth be encouraged, to go into digital skill acquisition? What are you doing yourself? You yourself, do you have the skills? When I say young people, by everyone, as a young person, if you like. So when you call, that's where you will be, contributing as well. 0903 648 5868. Yes, if you can call that and then contribute. World Youth Skills Day 2025 and World United Nations. I'm almost saying World Health Organization. I mean, their children are one father.
Yeah.
So UN is saying that, of course, to celebrate this strategic importance, that is the day, World Youth Skills Day, is very important. And to celebrate it, we just need to equip the youth with those skills of AI and digital skills. And we have asked people on the streets of Makurdi, actually, as you must have heard on the news, we were wondering if the old generation did better. They were more hardworking than the new generation. And people who have answered are actually taking it back to the fact that now there is technology.
Yes.
And those guys of the old were using their heads.
Yeah.
But in technology, don't you think it's the same head you are using?
But at least it's stress-free, kind of. Yeah. Because instead of you writing or typing in the manual way, you have your computer, your system that makes it easy. And now you can actually speak and it will just type.
Yeah. So the other thing that bothers me about digital skill acquisition is, I think, in as much as it is important and AI taking over, the interests, if it is not there, can it be forced? Because when the child is growing up, are you teaching your child? It's what you can also call us and say. You were saying, instead of giving children the phone.
Yeah.
So the other day in school, a parent gave his son a phone, and that is from the car to the to the school gates to
Exactly,
inside. The
yeah.
boy was busy. I don't know what he was doing on the phone, but that was obviously the father's phone.
Yes.
And he was nearly knocking
Yeah.
his foot, on the pavement,
Yeah.
just looking at the phone. Is that the way to give them the phone? Let's say we don't actually know what they were doing with the phone at that time, but is that the right time to give a child a phone? That's a child in nursery.
That should be like kinder 3. I think, yeah, kinder 3.
That's the child that's about 7.
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
guess the age.
Yeah. Oh no, that's less than 7. Yeah. That's about 5, 6.
Yeah, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, let's see.
Yeah. So, but you are with the phone of your parents and they don't even know what you're doing. Is that how to acquire the skills? Is that the way?
Oh, you're asking me, right? Well,
Yes,
I
I'm
don't
asking you.
I don't really think that's the way. And moreover, I don't even know at what point the father gave the son the phone. But I think we need to be serious with our children, especially when they are growing up. I don't really think, even if you're driving a child, giving him or her a phone at that time is actually not important, because the child has to really be aware of his or her environment. You understand? So giving a child a phone, I think that's distraction, because you really need to pay attention to every single thing at that particular moment. Not
So
handing
at
over
what
a
point
phone.
are parents supposed to begin to teach them these digital skills then?
For me, I think even as 2, it's important, because at times you find us as mothers even giving our children our phones at 2 so that they don't disturb us. You understand? So why can't you do something positive with that phone while they are watching? Because children, they watch you right from when they are small. We start introducing them to cartoon, and you see they are so addicted to it and all of that. And it's the things that you do at that particular moment while they are growing up, that's what they get addicted to. So it's important we start early with them.
All right. It's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM and is Extra Speed. I am King James YiYE together with
Mmemshima King.
So today is World Youth Skills Day, and the United Nations is saying that 7 out of 10 youth are economically disengaged. That's
Yes.
because they don't have adequate skills to succeed in the labor market. So are you one of those? Are you 7 out of this 10? So if you see 10 people that have graduated and are looking for jobs, 7 of them don't have the skills to come to Speed FM to sit here and touch anything. So you're just wondering, so are you one of those? And what are you doing? If you've passed this, if you've got the skills, digital skills, are you passing them over to anybody? You can call now 0903 648 5868. That's 0903 648 5868. Extra Speed. And of course, let's hear what you have to say again about World Youth Skills Day. But then looking at digital skills, do you have them? Are you trying to pass them over? So before we take those calls, let's go back to Alamashagodobe team
Okay.
and asking people, the old generation and the new one, which of them actually is more hardworking.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Okay.
It's Extra Speed.
The old and new generation has a particular difference. The old generation were having a more good atmosphere and a democratic setting than the new one. We have a problem of leadership now that is leading as if the people are not hardworking, but it is the way they have subjected them to unnecessary hardship that is as if they are not hardworking. If not, the population has added and the new generation are more educated and more hardworking, even working in private firms. But in the old generation, you discover that immediately you are graduating, the government is waiting for you to employ you. So I believe that the new generation is hardworking, but with the nature and character of our government.
Okay. Do you have anything to say?
A lot to say.
Yeah.
Everything is about government. So you have your skills,
Yeah.
and you're saying that it's just government that the way they are doing. So does that make sense? I mean, everything should make sense, but I'm just wondering, if you have your skills, government is going to give you employment.
Exactly. In fact, they are waiting for you. for you to bring in new ideas.
He says it was the old way that those days in the old generation, government was always
waiting for you.
Exactly.
But
meaning
now,
that, meaning that those guys knew their onions.
they did. Yeah, but now he's saying that now, they've subjected people now to hardship now, and there are no opportunities. But then with this thing, AI now, and knowing these digital skills, I think there are opportunities, because by the time you can create something, I feel the government, they are actually waiting for you if you present what you have, but they actually know that, yes, I'm sorry to say, but the youths are actually lazy, and when they're even saying laziness, it's not maybe laziness of as in what you do physically, but laziness of thinking, laziness of the mind. You guys are not innovative. You are not creating anything. You just stay on social media and you just chastise everybody, and do what you want to do, and you feel, oh, the government are actually not doing anything. Now there is a platform for you people with technology now, so you can do something positive, and the doors are open for you. People are waiting for you out there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you have your skills, you market yourself.
Exactly.
If the United Nations statistics are showing that 7 in 10 young people are not employable because they lack adequate skills to be in the labor market, digital skills. So the whole world is it has gone digital, and the new thing is AI, artificial intelligence, where you sit and it should do a lot of things for you. It should even prescribe drugs. It should do a whole lot of, every sector has AI there waiting. So when you now say it's government, well, it's worrisome, because I don't think it's government. If you think it is, go get yourself a skill, and I think you'll be relevant.
Definitely.
To some extent.
Definitely.
It's Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and we're looking at World Youth Skills Day 2025, and today also has been declared public holiday to honor the late President of Nigeria, military head of state and President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. And some kids were going to school. I think some parents want them to just be in school, because a lot of them are going to school before they return back. Maybe they're going to learn a digital skill. Anyway, so we are asking you, 7 out of 10 youths are economically disengaged due to lack of adequate skills to succeed in the labor market. Are you one of them? Or do you have the skills, and are you passing those skills over? Call now 0703 648 5868. That's 0903 648 5868. If you can call and contribute on the program as well. And at some point we'll be bringing in a guest, to talk about their big event coming up. That's the St. James Minor Seminary in Yandim, talking about their 70th anniversary coming up. And Ocham will be here to talk about that. Sometime at about 10 minutes or so to 9, he will be here. For now, we are looking at World Youth Skills Day and artificial intelligence and digital skills. Do you have them? And which is why we're talking about people of old and of today.
Yeah.
So let's go back to what this man says.
Okay.
That those people of olden days, they had the skills. They didn't have the technology.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But government was waiting for them.
To come and work manually.
So what is wrong today?
Well, today, just as we said, there are no jobs. When you look at maybe government jobs, I don't really think there are any right now. So people are trying to create things on their own to be out there, to put themselves out there. You see now, once someone is out of school, the next thing they are thinking about is how they can become a content creator, because everybody wants to be monetized, But outside being a content creator, what else can you do, with AI or these digital skills? There's nothing else, because we have limited ourselves. I was actually going through something, and they said 86% of students do not feel adequately prepared for an AI enabled workspace. So what is the problem? at this point. I feel maybe our schools should also try and implement these things early enough for our children so that they are into it before they mature, because by the time you start teaching them all this, like, oh, go and learn digital skills, that's what's trending now and all of that, they are mature and the mind is not there, because at that point they are thinking of, I want to make money, I don't have time to start learning these things, so I feel maybe we should prepare our children early enough for this thing, because the world is moving ahead and leaving us behind.
Yeah, but of course, even when you mention digital or content creation, and people are already mature, and they know what to do, but what is it that they are doing? Because everybody now, you're talking about monetization, so you are thinking of using your little digital skills you have to make money, but you also mentioned they are not using it the right way. So come back to content creation. Come back to what is content creation that they are doing on social media. Radio, television stations are regulated.
Yes.
So you know exactly what you are doing. Like what we are doing now, a lot of people are just sitting there to listen. So it's not about followership. It's not about the number of people that will call your show.
Yeah.
It's the number of people that the program is going to have impact on. Because a lot of people listening in the villages and even in the city here, most of them may not even be able to call. Some are driving and listening. Some are somewhere essential duty. People are supposed to be on their jobs. Radio, we're here, no public holiday. Go to the hospitals, they will be there, no public holiday. Fire service, the police, DSS, military, they are at workplaces, so but they are listening. So it's what you give out versus social media and content creation is about number of likes. It's about number of views. So
and the comments that people would make.
Yes. So that way you just go ahead to just create anything,
exactly. Or maybe what's trending, you don't even know how it's impacting people, but all you just know is that I want to just create this content, I want to replicate it too, I want to do something, and be out there. So how is that going to help you?
So the question is, what are you doing with your phone? If you want to call us now, digital skills, and everybody thinks you should use your phone to make money. Beyond
social media, beyond Facebook, Instagram, what else do you do with your phone?
Right. So it's 0903 648 5868. 0903 648 5868 is okay, as we always say on the show. If you prefer to sit and listen, that's fine. On Facebook, Atehile Thedio says an amazing topic, my mentor. It's not just saying amazing topic. What are you using your phone for? Either you call or go back to Facebook where you are sending that comment and tell us. Do you have digital skills? He has done his IT here.
Yes, he has.
At Speed FM. So what are you using? The skills you've gotten here, what are you doing with it? You're studying mass comm. So these are the things that we want that impact to be there. Perhaps we go back to our Lama Shagodobi team and find out what people are saying, because we are here to ask them. Lama Shagodobi team is asking the old and the new generation, which
it's more hardworking.
So stay tuned. It's Extra Speed.
The both of them are hardworking. The old generation work hard and harder to make ends meet, and the new generation is hardworking too. The difference is the new generation are making use of the improved technology like the computer device. So things have been made easy for them because they have everything at their own disposal. So it's very easy to make things done. While the old generation were more of using their brain, their reasoning, their human thinking to make things work. So it becomes easier, or it becomes difficult to make the distinction. The old generation work harder using their own thinking, their own brain, while the new generation are using computer devices, new information technology to make things work. So both of them are working, they work harder. So giving that very distinction that whether the old generation work harder or the new generation work harder, it has become so difficult. But with the improved technology, you can say things are done better now than before.
Well, I always have a small problem.
Okay.
In as much as people are right when they say that the old generation used their head and their brains better, and then the new generation is just using computers. I think, if you ask me,
Yes.
it's not totally easy because digital skills is still your brain.
It's still your brain.
I think the only different thing is, okay, let's come back to where we're sitting.
Okay.
The difference, when I started radio in 1999, computers were not introduced yet. I think it took a year or so before year 2000
Okay.
that Millennium Bug computer we started using.
Okay.
But it wasn't the same thing here. We never had a play out system. So if you are going to play music for an hour, it means that you hold a branded CD, Say Never album, and you want to play Never Say Never, and it's track 5.
Yes.
And then you move manually to track 5, and then you play it. So as it is going down, the next CD in CD 2 on the console here, the fader is up for CD 2. The next song is Usher, My Way, on the album. So you have moved to it and you've paused it.
Yes.
So as this one is going down, you are pressing that one. Then the other CD one, you are getting ready with another song, you know.
Yeah.
So that was how we were doing. So you can say that took a lot of
Yes.
energy, right?
A lot of energy, a lot of thinking, and you have to pay attention to as well.
Yeah.
But unlike now, you can just program these things and you can just walk away while your mind is relaxed, you
Doing
know.
something
you're
else.
doing something else, you know. So I think it was more stressful back then because you just have to be busy. Mind-wise, strength-wise, and you have to be attentive again.
So maybe that's one of the reasons why artificial intelligence and digital skills acquisition are very, very important.
Very
and one of the
important.
reasons why people should actually get engaged in. But if you go back and look at United Nations facts, you are just wondering. You mentioned 86% of students do not feel adequately prepared for an AI-enabled workspace.
Exactly.
And we have seen that here as well. When students come for industrial training,
Exactly.
and you are just looking at what we have here, and it's totally strange to them. Even people who have worked elsewhere, if they come here, everything is totally strange because they've never seen this kind of setup before. And then they are wondering how you are doing it. It's a little bit of magic for them. But I think interest,
It's very important.
once
again.
interest is there, you can actually know these things with a little mentoring and tutoring. So beginning from childhood, I think that's where kids need to be encouraged very well.
Exactly,
But they
yeah.
show interest. Children show interest at a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Sometimes parents decide to think you should do this instead of this. And then once they lose that interest, I think that's where the problem starts from.
Exactly. That's where it starts from. Because just imagine taking me the normal way, you know, in school, and all of a sudden, like, okay, there are no jobs, and my mom is telling my dad, oh, they are telling me that, oh, I should go and learn this now. This was trending. Like, I don't have the head for that at that point, you know. So we need to start training our children early. It's just to encourage parents to please, whenever your children are with your phone, just know what they are doing with it. You need to, like, let their mind be there, you know, to know these things, these new things. It's very important.
Now, one thing again that some old school people will argue is even these facts that the United Nations still give.
Yeah.
One of them is that even in the world's richest countries, only 1 in 10 50-year-olds use digital devices for learning more than an hour
Are you
a week.
serious? Okay.
Even in developed countries or the
yeah.
world's richest countries, only 1 in 10, that's 15-year-olds, only 1 in 10 use digital devices for learning more than an hour a week. But of course, so that means people are handing over devices, tablets, and phones to children in a place like Nigeria. So are they not using it for learning?
Well, I don't know if they're not used. I don't know. You know, these things can be tricky at times. You know, when you hand over something to your kids, You have to go to a setting, to another setting, just to make sure they are on that same page where you left it, where they are supposed to learn. So like you have some foreign friends and you see them, they say, no, I have screen time for my kids, and you ask like how long, and they just tell you just 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, are we bothering ourselves here? Like, we really want to give our children our gadgets to like be on it from morning till night, because these people are trying to like regulate the screen time for their children and all of that. But we are here trying to like allow our children to have more time with the screen.
Yeah, which is not too good, especially when you want to, monitor what they are doing.
Yeah.
It's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, Makurdi's Extra Speed with Youth Skills Day. And coming up at about 10 minutes to 9, we'll be hosting Ocham Tehemba Theophilus. He will be talking about St. James Minor Seminary. I think that's their Old Boys Association. They will be talking about the school's 70th anniversary. And I think he will be inviting you as well. So let's round off this one. I'm prepared to host our guests on Extra Speed.
Okay.
So the question is, no digital skills and you are not ready or ripe for the labor market, what should they start to do? Those who have graduated already, they don't have skills and they can't be employed. We have asked people to apply here. If they come and they don't have digital skills, what are we going to do to them?
Well, what we're going to do, well, for me, anybody that is going to come here to apply for a job, I think the person should have readiness spirit in them, be open that I'm willing to learn anything, nothing is going to be too much for me, to understand. I think that will actually help them, because I don't really think we have that time to actually be teaching people while they are not understanding,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so get yourself engaged and get a skill. And of course, Extra Speed will continue shortly when I host Ocham Theophilus Tehemba on St. James Minor Seminary. So Mmemshima, say bye.
All right, bye.
All right, so he will be coming in any moment. Stay tuned.